Hi, this is Miss Chalone, and I'm here with a recorded tutorial for the song Megalovania, which is a game. And I'm going to do this solo a little slower than it is in the actual game so that you can really understand it, and then I'll go ahead and teach it little by little. So this is what I'm going to show you. So there's a main phrase, obviously, that keeps repeating over and over. Only difference is the first notes that you play. So the first part is low E to high E. And how you achieve that, it's the same fingering on the front, but on the back, you're going to pop that thumb off just enough to get the higher note. Okay? So we have the low E, then pop that thumb off just a little bit to get. So from the side, it kind of looks like this. So it's a really micro, tiny move that you're actually doing. Okay, so that's the first part. Try that with me, low E and then high E. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Ready, 2, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, simple enough? So here's the next part. It goes B, B flat, which is a tricky one in itself. That's B, B flat, A, and G. Again, that's B, B flat, A, and G, which goes. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, when we put that together with the first part, it sounds like this. So let's try that. 1, 2, here we go. One, 2, again we go. Okay, so you can keep practicing that until that feels really good. Then there's one little last part to that little melody that we go, and it ends with E, G, A. Okay, let's try that together. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. So when we put it all together, we get this. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, let's do it a couple times. 1, 2, here we go. One, 2, here we go. Let's just try it a little bit slower. 1, 2, here we go. One, two, here we go. 2, here we go. Now, to continue on, all we're doing is changing those first 2 notes to something a little lower. The first one is the E. The next one starts on low D, which is just one more finger, so it would be low D to high E. Okay, let's do it. So again, you have to have that thumb on for the D, and then pop it off when you do the E along with your ring finger here. So D, D, E. And then the rest is the same. So it goes. Okay, try that one with me. Low D starting on 1, 2, here we go. One, 2, here we go. So if you put the first 2 together, we get this. 1, 2, here we go. Okay? From there, the next one starts on low C sharp. Now C sharp, if you see at the bottom of the recorder, there's 2 holes there on that last one. And we're just going to cover this first one on the edge, okay, of the 2 there. So you're just going to put your pinky just on enough that it covers one of them, but not both of them there, okay? It might be a little hard to see that. Okay, so let's practice that C sharp to the E, okay? So first that C sharp, let's make sure we have that. Okay, 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, let's just do a whole bunch of them. 1, 2, here we go. And then the whole phrase of that together is. So let's try that one. 1, 2, from the C sharp, go. 1, 2, here we go. One, 2, here we go. And so from the beginning so far we have E as the low pitch, then D as the low pitch, then C sharp as the low pitch, and now we have one more, and that's low C, which is both those holes at the bottom covered like this. If you're having a hard time getting that out, you just need to blow really super gently and make sure you're covering all of the holes. And use a really soft tongue, da, 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 like that. 1, 2, here we go. Just try that low C to E. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Now let's do a whole bunch of them. 1, 2, here we go. Now we're going to do that whole phrase that's in there with that low C. 1, 2, here we go. One, 2, again we go. 1, 2, here we go. So now let's put that first whole part together. From the low E to the low D to the low C sharp to the low C. Okay? 1, 2, here we go. And then it just repeats that again. 1, 2, here we go. just do 2 cycles of that, and then there's a new part that goes like this. And I'm skipping kind of a middle part that's just really awkward on the recorder, so I've kind of arranged this a little bit. So the next part is 1, 2, here we go. Try it with me. 2, here we go. One more. So I do one of those, okay? Then the next part is this one's really tricky. So we start at the same, G, 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 A, B flat, then A, B flat, A, G, E, G, A. A, B flat, A, B flat, A. Just try that. Da, da, dum, da, da, dum. A, B flat, A, B flat, A, B flat, A. And it does help to use the tongue, but it is tough to synchronize that to make it come together. So, this part is see? Case in point. 1, 2, here I go. Okay? So those 2 together, the first phrase that I taught you, G, 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 E, E, G, 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 A, B flat, A, B flat, A, G, E, G, E, A. Blah. Okay, so let's put those together. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, the next part starts again the same, G, 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 then A, B flat, B, D, and then back to B, like this. Listen again. Try that with me. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, so the next part is E, 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 B, E, D. And we're using that high E, so again it is E, 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 B, E, D. Listen, 1, 2, here I go. Let's try it. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. And do make sure you're getting the thumb back covered for that B. All right, so let's put those 2 together. G, 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 A, B flat, B, D, B, E, 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 B, E, D. 1, 2, here we go. Let's do that again. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, so if we put those last two, the new parts together, it sounds like this. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, try that with me. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, the next part is B, 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 A, A, A. Try that. 1, 2, here we go. Do that with me again. 1, 2, here we go. The next measure starts the same. B, 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 A, B, E, B, A. Listen again. B, 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 A, B, E, B, A. One more time. B, 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 A, B, E, B, A. 1, 2, here we go. One, two, here we go. One, two, again we go. And then we would go back to the original first part, the right, okay? So let's do this whole new part together. 1, 2, starting on G. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, starting on G. Now we're going to put the whole thing together. The first part, the E, and then the second part, and then the first part again. All right, here we go. Good luck. 1, 2, here we go. We're going to end on low E. All right, happy practicing.